When we do the automatic writing, we will connect with our higher self. Whenever you feel a little bit, feel your life gets stuck at some point and you really want some guidance but don't know who to ask, usually the answer is in your heart. Use automatic writing to get some guidance and support from your higher self. Automatic writing is a very powerful and safe way for you to know what you exactly has experienced after you do a guided meditation. Hello everyone, welcome to Growing Chit Chat. You are not alone. My name is Yuhan. I'm from Taiwan and now living in Sydney. This episode, I'm going to share with you another very useful and safe spiritual tool. It's called automatic writing. What automatic writing will do? I think a lot of you sometimes do the guided meditation, but sometimes you might feel frustrated that I don't hear anything, I don't see anything, I feel nothing. But is that true that you really get nothing? No, it's not. Every time when you do the guided meditation, or some people call it visualization, your soul actually do experience it. Actually, guided meditation or visualization, from my point of view, it's a kind of spiritual tool, because the guided meditation or the visualization is actually taking your soul to somewhere and then to have their specific experience. It's just like a tour guide. You definitely experience it. It just, when we are in the beginning of our spiritual development journey, we are not used to our spiritual sense. Our spiritual sense is like our sixth sense, that we smell, we see, or we feel things like physically. That's our sixth sense. Spiritual sense is claircognizance. Claircognizance is you just know, you don't need to see anything or feel anything, you just know it's there. And the other one is clairvoyance, is you have an inner vision. It's not like you really see something physically, but in your inner vision, you just know that image comes out. And the other one is clairaudience. You just hear some sound or voice or some melody. And the last one is clairsentient. Clairsentient is you can feel how people feel. You feel like some people will feel that they smell something. My personal experience is, in the very beginning, I have stronger sense of like, I just feel how people feel. If they are angry, I just have that angry feeling in my heart, but that is not my anger. And with my spiritual development journey I feel, I start to feel I can smell something. But that kind of smell something is different from our physical nose smelling. But you just know there is a specific smell there. So everyone has spiritual sense. It just, we have to get used to it or be more familiar with it. It can be a bit frustrated that in the very beginning of our journey, we are not that used to them, so we think we don't feel anything. And today, automatic writing is a very powerful and safe way for you to know what you exactly has experienced after you do a guided meditation, or you just feel so confused in your life and you want to have the message from your higher self, because our higher self is no more than us, and they know a lot of our spiritual past and a lot of spiritual knowing that we want to channel it. When we do the automatic writing, we will connect with our higher self. So it's very safe. How we are going to do automatic writing. There are several principles that we have to follow. It's very simple. The first one is, you definitely need to write it. You need to have a paper and your pen to write it. You cannot type it because writing through your hands is different from typing. So you got to write it. And when you write it, you cannot stop. You don't think, you don't analyze anything, and you don't analyze anything what you are going to write. You don't judge whatever you write it out as well. And the third one is when you write, you non-stop. And even when you think, oh, I don't know what I'm writing, and I don't know what happened, you just keep writing. Even there is a wrong spelling, wrong words, or very ugly handwriting, it doesn't matter. The rule of thumb is don't stop, keep writing. And you just keep writing it I highly recommend you to write it at least 10 minutes. I used to try to write for 20 minutes. It will work as well. It just hands is a little bit sore because we keep writing and non-stop for 20 minutes. Usually, as long as you write around more than 10 to 15 minutes, you will get the message. And how we are going to start. So before you make your timer start, you need to have a first sentence. And we can have a practice today. We can say, ask our higher self, say, what is the most important message that I have to know now? And this is your starting point. And for those people that after the guided meditation or meditation that you see nothing, you can write a starting sentence. For example, like, I just do a guided meditation, blah, blah, blah. I don't see anything. Can you tell me what I have experienced during that guided meditation or visualization, and then start writing. Some people may think it's like writing a diary, but it's actually not the same, because writing a diary is like our conscious minds like decide what to write. But this one is like you just keep writing, and believe me, you will write a lot of things out that you will never think that is your words, because that is the message from your higher self. This is actually my notebook. I write the date on, and it just have a record that's with me and writing it. And I remember that last year there is a period of time that my fridge keep broken down, and I just don't know why, and I was curious. So I say, my fridge keep broken down. I'm not sure whether I should change a new one, or I should keep hiring the handyman to come over to fix it. And then you do the automatic writing. It's actually quite fun. So we are going to do it today. Especially this is highly encouraged for those who just start their spiritual development journey. I still do automatic writing because sometimes I feel automatic writing is so clear. I can give you another example. A few days ago, I was doing a self-healing, and in that self-healing, I see an image of me. I know that person is me, and it's like all covered with dark shell. It's like black. I cannot see its appearance, but I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to help that aspect of me. And I tried to get message from my spiritual guides at that time, but I just cannot get the message. And I just get a message from my spiritual guide tell me, go to do automatic writing. So I get up and then say, I'm asked to do automatic writing. What is the thing I should know through this burned person that in front of me? And the writing that it say is, I'm you. I'm a burned you. You are me. I'm you. To help me to burn away everything that stuck my body, and I will be rebirthed again. It's like I think that's another aspect of me gets stuck in certain stage, and it's asking me to use the fire dragon's energy to burn everything that stuck her, so that she can get out from those obstacles like that. So I would say automatic writing is very powerful. The more you do, the more that you'll find it's very, very helpful. Let's start to practice for the automatic writing. Today's question is, get a pen and paper, and the question is, what is the most important message that I have to know now? And I will give you guys 10 minutes to write it. Let's get started now. finish writing, sometimes you will feel that after 10 minutes or 15 minutes that you set a time and the alarm starts and you found that you still haven't finished writing. It doesn't matter, you just finish your sentence, and you can write a little bit longer if you want. So don't feel like, oh, I must finish within 10 minutes. Don't have that stress. The key is keep writing, don't stop, and don't analyze, don't judge. You don't need to correct the wrong spelling. You don't need to correct your handwriting. It just keep writing, and you will find the words will keep coming out from your hand. And after we finish writing it, we come back to read it ourselves. When we read ourselves, usually you will find that quite often you will find that, oh, is this really that I write it out? And these are the loving message that's usually from your higher self. Like, for example, because our question is, what is the most important message that I have to know now? So I actually get a lot of I love you from my higher self. It keeps saying that, I love you, Yuhan. Thank you for seeing me. I'm you and I love you. You are my love and I am your love. I'm you. It's quite normal for me. My higher self likes to tell me that she loves me and I love her too. Yes, I love her too. And there's a lot of messages, very beautiful. So enjoy your automatic writing. Whenever you feel a little bit, feel your life gets stuck at some point and you really want some guidance, but don't know who to ask, usually the answer is in your heart. Use automatic writing to get some guidance and support from your higher self. I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and I hope this automatic writing from now on can be your powerful spiritual tool. I'll see you next time. Bye bye!